Uh, Welcome everyone. So let's take a look at some major indices. First thing we look at the VIX. So as you can see, today we broke down the VIX to 18.8. That's the new low, and it's you can see that the VIX has been like consolidating in this area. So the previous two corrections, or rather volatility, has been done. Right now, we're just consolidating. Yeah, this is not exactly this is like a really small, it's just consolidating. Okay, this means that people are just, there's no sudden, like sudden move in the markets. It's pretty much stable. Um, if you look at the major indices later, you will notice that prices are pretty much trending. So there's not much change, okay? Or rather reversals, yeah, there's not much reversals, okay? So now we are kind of in the consolidation stage. So there's not major change. All right, let's look at the NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, previously we were looking at the uptrend that ended in mid-Feb, and since mid-Feb we've been we've dropped quite a bit, but still this is a correction. It is not a crash. So this is a correction which is well supported. So I don't see us coming back to this level. So since this correction, we've bounced up and we've been consolidating in this range. So this is a consolidation zone, like between here to here. So let's just put this in yellow. Okay, so this is the consolidation zone, and I I think that right now third this move upwards and then consolidating, it looks like it's quite a stable up move. Previously, the if you look at my previous video last week, I was saying that it's a bit steep, so it's a bit too optimistic. So I'm so to me this is more realistic. Okay, so I'm looking at this consolidation. It'll most likely hug the bottom of this green uptrend line as we move upwards. So I'm still looking for it to break this red color resistance level. Okay, so that's for the Nasdaq. Of course, my bull target is this 13700 range for now. Yeah, and let's look at the S&P 500. Okay, S&P 500. Similarly, we've been consolidating. If you look at this particular white color line, okay, let's put it in red. So last week I was saying that it broke through and then it bounced back, and then I was saying that it might come back, or it would just go up. So in this week we've seen it come back, and then it's just touched and then it bounced up. So ideally this is the end of the down move, and we should see it go up from here. So that's for the S&P 500. To me, the S&P 500 looks much more stronger or more stable compared to the NASDAQ. So let me put put a ray here. Okay, so let me put this in green. Yeah, so I mean, if you look at the yellow up channel since the last up move, and then this green ray, right? Maybe the green ray is a bit steep, but it's still okay. I think it's still fine. Yeah. Okay, for this red line, it's a to me it's like a resistant channel that forms like from the top here to the next top here, and then when it breaks through, that is like it becomes like a support level. So it touch here once, touch here twice, and well, hopefully it doesn't touch the third time. we I'm really looking at this going up. Yeah. We have, to me this could be a, I mean, if you want to see it as a bullish thing, this green line is the intermediate support. Okay. So ideally we see it stay above this green line. Yeah, that's for the S&P 500. Let's look at Tesla. So Tesla is, okay, previously I was saying that it came down back to this this long-term channel, and now it's kind of like consolidating here also. So if we bring it down to this level, it seems, okay, to me this is a bit more possible. Yeah, for the past 2-3 weeks it has been consolidating in a slightly down manner. Yeah, so the question is, when does it move up? Okay, so as long as we stay above this 540 level, it looks pretty good in the long term. Yeah, yeah. So I think for this stock, you have to be quite patient. Wait, let's look at Apple. Wait, Apple to me is also in a similar trend, like a downtrend and then a move up. So this is also one of the tech stock. Not exactly growth, but some people say it's more like value rather than growth. But I guess it's a hybrid. Okay, so yeah, we looks like we might come back to this. Yeah, to me this is like the optimistic level. So ideally we don't break below yesterday's low, and we go up from here. But if you look at it in the long term, right, we are kind of consolidating along the bottom of this green channel, which has been since mid-September. Yeah, it touched here once, touched here twice, in Feb, and over the past 3 weeks we've been hugging the bottom of the green channel. So as long as we are hugging this channel, I don't see it coming. Yeah, I don't see it coming down yet. Yeah. Okay, so right now we're in the consolidating stage. It's more like you can call it a pause or a rest stage. You just have to wait. You don't have to trade every day. Just yeah, just wait. When things become clearer, then you take action. Like when it moves either down to 110 level or goes up above this 127.5 level, then yeah, then you can consider your next action, which is to either average up or down depending on at which stage you bought it. Okay, yeah. So this how I do technical analysis to see like what are the possible locations to take profit, what are the possible locations to buy in. Yep. But for now, we have broken out of the down channel, so now it's just consolidation. You don't expect things to go up like right immediately after. Like even the initial drop last time in September when we dropped quite a bit, uh, it went up and then came back down, went up, came back down. So there's a lot of consolidation, like for almost 2 months, if you look at this range. And for this recent correction, it's been less than a month. Yeah, so yeah, you have to be patient because we're in consolidation. Okay, so it's just monitor and react. Yep. So we are pretty much done for now. Is there any particular companies that anyone wants to look at? Previously we were looking at this company Riot, right? Riot is pretty, well, I think it's pretty good. You know, it went up, came back down, now it's going back up. Pretty good. What else? Was anyone looking at NIO? NIO is, ooh, look at NIO, it came quite down, right? I think today is the lowest in the past few weeks. Okay, so now we're forming kind of like a uh, parallelogram with the previous uptrend line. So hopefully this holds, because yeah, it is gonna be scary if it breaks below the 200 moving average. Right now, 200 moving average is 32.78. So yeah, it might get scary, you know, if it breaks below. But yeah, I'm quite optimistic. Okay, next let's look at Tiger. Tiger released their earnings today, and it was pretty good. Um, yeah, so it came, wow. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty down. Well, I think if you're in Tiger, right, you're seeing it rest at the 100 MA currently. So the 200 MA is maybe at $10. Yeah, so I mean, if you're looking at average down, you could wait until $10. Um, you know, it's, I mean, if you buy in today, it would be because you already know that there's no more earnings risk, and if anything, uh, it would purely be technicals, so it wouldn't be like due to earnings. Yeah, so right now would be, well, okay to buy in. In fact, I bought in uh, today just now. Yeah, I can't remember what price I bought it at. I might have bought it at 15 point, was it 15.3? I can't remember. Yeah, but you know, it's okay to buy if you like the company. Okay, so let's, what else are we looking at? Wait, something else about options, whether it's better to trade on Tiger or TD Ameritrade. Personally, I like Tiger if you are purely doing short puts, and that works in the in the upward moving market. For a neutral or well, yeah, for a strategy kind of option, you should use TD Ameritrade because the margins would be better. Because Tiger treats every leg as a separate option, so every single leg is a separate buying power, which is quite quite bad lah. Yeah, if you use that for options. So like if you want to do an iron condor, which is a 4-leg trade, it is very bad for Tiger because you have margins times 4, whereas in TD Ameritrade, the margin is uh, very little because they offset each other. Yeah. So for Tiger, am I expecting a bounce? Honestly, I have no idea, but uh, well, it's on 100 MA. It's a reasonable place to buy it. Uh, I mean, compared to, you know, 1 or 2 months ago. Yeah, so if you haven't bought and you want to buy in, it's reasonable. Um, Nobody knows whether it can go down to the 200 MA level because that's like the long-term trend. You see, I drew my long-term uptrend. Yeah, so that's like the long-term uptrend. the midpoint of the long-term uptrend is coinciding with the 200 moving average. So, you know, if it goes back to $10, are you can consider buying more at that time. Yeah, so don't go all in right now. Yeah, it could, I mean, it might not touch the 200 MA. So you cannot like predict, where it will go. It's just more like seeing what level is at and what's your action plan. Okay, let's look at NNOX. Okay, I've not seen this company before. This is a 1 billion company, 1 billion market cap company, or 1.8 billion market cap company. It's very small. It's gone down like most other companies. Wow, it went down 3 times. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of drawdown. Uh, yeah, I've no clue what this company does. It's a very small company. So yeah, I mean, if you're buying it, this is purely speculative. Um, and if you do buy it, then the target level would be about 57. Yeah, I personally wouldn't buy this. Uh, yeah, unless it's purely speculation. I mean, there are other companies to buy. Unless you know something about this company that I don't. Yeah. Okay. What else? ARKK. ARKK is just a ETF, so you could buy it. I mean, this is a long term uptrend, and it's a pretty good uh support level here. I think. Yeah, I think it's okay to get in if you want to buy this for long term. Of course, you can see that's very near the 200 MA, which is about 106, 107. So now it's 113, not too far away. So just a few percentage off. Yeah, yeah, I would say it's okay to buy this for long term. Even if it comes right down, yeah, you could just buy in a bit more. I mean, this is something that you should consider buying, like maybe every month or every 2 months. You just buy in a fixed amount just to average in. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's really a lot of questions. Okay. Uh, so let's just do 2 more, okay? So IDEX, I have no idea what this company is. It's also a 1 billion market cap. Uh, okay, this is super speculative also. It's down a lot. And I mean, to me, this is just scary. Yeah. I, I mean, even if it comes back up, it's 350 maybe. Yeah, to me, it's just a scary speculative stock. Yeah. Uh, don't spend too much money on it. Yeah. UPWK outward. Okay, outward is 5 billion market cap. Okay, this is a small to yeah, it's a small company. At least, not 1 billion, but 5 billion. So still decent enough. Recently bounced off the 100 this 100 MA just yesterday. Yeah, I think this would be much better than the other $1 billion company that was mentioned just now. Uh, yeah, I would consider going for this if rather than the other two companies. Yep. I mean, 200 MA is quite a, a, a bit drop from here. Okay, let's not look at any other companies really. Let's just look at um questions. Do I do day trading? Um, I think I don't, but I do trades every day, but I don't trade every stock every day. So I only do like certain trades on I only do like some companies every day. You can take a look at my trades which I post every day. Usually around between 12 midnight to 1 a.m. because that's when I finish my trades. You can PM me if you are interested to join my personal it's a private group chat where I post my trades. Yeah, it's entirely free, so it's where I post my trades. Yeah, just PM me for information. What does the green box indicate? Usually green box to me is like a target zone that I put in, like just just to show where I would take profits if it hits that level. Okay. Yep. So I think yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you very much for uh, joining me in my journey. It's quite fun. I'll be doing this every Friday, so do continue to come in and let me know like what companies you want me to look at and what I think of the market in the long run. Yeah. So all the best in your trading and see you next week.